Hello, I'm Colin Meyer, and today I'd like to talk about the self-reflection prompt. So, after watching the videos, I it kind of opened my eyes a little bit about the just a lot of the disparities that can come across not investing in your neighborhoods. And what your prompt said, where is this Ninth Street where you live? And I chose Muncie because I'm living in Muncie. And for me, I wouldn't say it's a street more or less, but rather the river. So once you go to the river on the side of the downtown area, I would say that's the more disadvantaged area of Muncie. And you can see that with just the buildings. You can see that with the options of food being available. You can see it with, like in the video said, banks. And I never put the banking into account, but besides the bank in downtown. But once you get further into the neighborhoods past downtown on that side of the river, it becomes worse and worse. And I've been there. I mean, I have friends that live over there, and they're all great people, obviously. They're not any worse. They're not any better than who we are on the other side of the river. But the options available to them are definitely, it's it's sad to see because it's not the same on where I live right outside of campus where I can just go down the street and I have options to get food from, not it's not a fresh time market, but it's like one of those healthy grocery stores, which that's only like 5 minutes or not even 5 minutes away from me. And you have better options for fast food if you want to eat fast food, like Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, rather than McDonald's or Rallies, which I love Rallies, but you can tell that there's a difference between those two. And another thing is, I would say, is infrastructure. Your heating and cooling not being as good as compared to, nicer suburb homes that are, more modern and have newer technology within the home. And I mean that will affect your health. And another thing I realized while watching the video was, let me pull it up. It was, what did it say? Basically, the body, when you're worried about finances and other things, your body pumps out cortisol and adrenaline, which over time can build arterial plaque, and that makes your immune system weaker, which can lead to, heart attacks or heart disease. And so I'd never, that was really kind of like, that was wild to me to see that and hear that. So I that I understand why obviously you'd be stressed out if you're worried about your paycheck every week, and that's totally understandable. But I didn't realize it had real health implications, and that really is kind of a sad fact to see. So what would I say is the best way to tackle that issue? I would really say it starts with investment into certain communities, and especially banks. I feel like banks and grocery stores and better food options in these three areas, I feel would definitely help out people. Banks being there, maybe they give out loans. I mean, I understand they need to make money too, but giving out loans can go a long way. And maybe they don't strictly follow, the money model, but maybe morally take a good stance and, maybe give out a loan that's riskier to an individual, but it's still the loan that they need to survive and, improve their health. They can replace their stoves, they can they can get better food options, stuff like that. And another thing, grocery stores, instead of just having a Walmart, you get more, maybe like a Whole Foods. Like, maybe we give the government or local government gives tax incentives for businesses that are, building on this side of the community. I think that would be an interesting way of, generating some income and investment into certain areas. So I really think it starts with the local government kind of giving these tax breaks or incentives to certain companies. And when you have these companies in place, one, they give job opportunities to people that might not have jobs. And two, it provides more options for better, healthy food items. And if banks are able to be there and they get that tax incentive, maybe they can give out a loan, and some people within their houses, they have outdated technology that they're living, they have a space heater instead of a real HVAC system, and maybe a loan can change that. So give out loans, better grocery stores, and don't eat McDonald's, and maybe put a Chick-fil-A in there. That's what I would say. Thank you.